Alright, welcome back to Cobalt Black. Today we're going to be taking a look at Iron Core Mech Survivor. This is a survivor-like, as you can probably tell from the title, and it is one that came out back in August, and I ended up missing it, sadly. But we're going to dive on in here today, and I'm really excited to get to learn this one. So, what it has a lot of, and this is what I actually enjoy about it, is there is a lot of resource management and other things to be done while you are just essentially surviving. Basically, it has a mechanic where you are trying to gain energy from the planet through, I guess that looks like an oil rig. So we're just gonna go with oil rig. Oh, this is huge, but I haven't seen a lot of growth. And the more of it you mine, the wider this safe zone on the map is. When you exit this safe zone, it's denoted by a green circle on the map. You can see it right up on the top right. When you leave this safe zone, the weather gets pretty bad and things start being not so, well, safe. It starts being pretty rough out there. And so you are forced to kind of play around this mechanic where you are trying to stay in an area where you are comfortable dealing damage and being safe-ish, but also get out to somewhere that has, you know, things you want, resources you need to progress. Now, you can actually play, and I have played, just staying in the safe zone the whole time. You just expand it and you keep going, which is really cool. It works. It's just not the most exciting. So we're going to kind of push all of our weapons and get to where we want to get to. So as you saw, there was like a wave that went by, and now the safe zone is increased because I've been mining energy. So the other thing is the safe zone can shrink, though. If I were to stop mining, then the safe zone will get smaller. And that is kind of the give and take of this game. You need to always be looking for more energy and doing something. Something else that's actually really cool about this game that you don't see in a lot of survivor likes is this build mechanic. So you can build various turrets to help you keep your area safe. I'm gonna do that. And the turrets are very, very useful in that you can kind of plop them down somewhere and go on about your mission doing something else. And you know that area is going to be decently well defended. Obviously, you can let your turrets die, and you know, that's not the best. But as long as your turrets are sufficiently powerful enough, you can kind of just let them handle stuff for you, which is very useful. Speaking of, I probably should have went for turret power-up. So here's one of the pickups that spawns. And, you know, that one was just mildly useful, but there are better ones that spawn outside of the safe zone. However, I have already kind of expanded the safe zone quite quickly. Now, we are on normal difficulty. You can get to higher difficulties, you know, hard, nightmare, what have you. But I'm just going to do this for the sake of the video. We're gonna go with attack speed increase. So right now for weapons, we have the drone, which I love the drone. We have the chakrams, and then we have the sonic disruptor, which is essentially garlic in this game. Let's grab some of that health regen because we're taking some damage. This is one of those games too where I like to go healing. I don't think you can really get by with just defense or something else. We're gonna go attack speed on the drone, and we're probably gonna die here. There we go. So I just built a repair tower. Hopefully I can take no more damage until this repair tower, well, repairs me. As you see, I'm getting my health back quite quickly once I make one of these, which is very nice. and can be very helpful. Trying to stay out of these exploders, though. That's what got me the first time. Too many of those, and you were just outright dead. Okay. Ooh. Metal chakram. What can we go with? Enemies, chain lightning. Attacking surrounding enemies. Metal chakram range, growth, boost base damage. We're gonna go with the chain lightning. I really like that. And we're gonna increase the cooldown. So my plan is to just make sure these stay up constantly. And then added with this whole chain lightning thing, we should be cooking. Obtain the armor of the current level. What level am I? I'm 29. Okay, every 10 attack power of the primary weapon provides 2% skill damage bonus. We're gonna go for armor. So I kind of just farmed out this area because I wanted to. But we're gonna move along here. And that is the one thing I would kind of complain about with this game, is it has all this stuff to do on the map, but at least on normal difficulty, I would regard a lot of that stuff as optional. Technically, like, yes, I definitely want to interact with it. It helps me out. However, as you're seeing, I'm kind of just going on about my business, and I've been like pretty stagnant for a while, right? Which, you know, if you have all these side missions and things in a game, I shouldn't be able to just stay stagnant as long as I did. Don't get me wrong, moving would have been more helpful, to be clear. Like, I would have been gaining more from wandering around and things. But it clearly isn't mandatory on normal difficulty. We're gonna get the laser drone cooldown. We're gonna increase ballistic amount by 2. I believe I will get more drones. Yes. So I got 3 drones. I could have doubled the amount, but that would have left me with 2 drones. Alright, so we got a boss here. These guys can be quite the messy problem. And this is what really your building comes in handy for. We have not enough materials to build what I want to build. However, between the drones and the turrets I just built, we should be handling everything. Max health increased by 300. We'll take that. Brings me from 1500 to 1800, and that is no small increase, I would say. All right, so boss is taken care of. Get the cooldown on those drones again. All right, so we just got this, which is really good. So increase ballistic amount by 1. That's for the drones. That's pretty big. We're gonna actually go ballistic amount on the gun, though. And then maximum energy increased by 60. Bullets are randomly assigned fire, lightning, or knockback effects. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. All skills cooldown reduced by 10%. We take those. Base damage increase in my drones. So yeah, we're just going for a gun and drone build, which I think will be quite successful. Pickup range increase, we want to do that because I've been slacking on my pickups here, and it is not great. We're gonna ignore enemy armor. I've been specking into that quite a bit, and I think it's really gonna help when it comes down to killing those big bosses who are big and tanky and just generally in my friggin' way. We're just gonna go with this. Hey. Okay, we've got a couple of supply drops here. We're gonna grab those. Oh, we got 3 supply drops here. One of them was all the XP in the world. I don't actually know. I don't think it's a full area magnet. I think it is just a magnet to what is right around me. I really have to stay here and protect this, which I don't want to do, but... Seems like these are getting destroyed quite quickly. All right, so I will say, though, the dialogue in this game is wild. It's trying to be like this gritty, haggard soldier, like in the mech, being like, does anything we do even matter? But it just turns into this like weird, sad, like, why are you doing this? Alright, so we're gonna get more supply drops in non-safe zone territory. Increase the base damage of these drones. I wish I could get the double the number of drones again. I wish I had gotten the increase to the number of drones before that happened, because then I would have a boatload of drones, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? Attack speed of the sonic field. So I kind of regret picking sonic field on this map. And the reason is there's a lot of exploders on this map, and sonic field just makes sure that if I'm near them, they're ready to pop off. Which isn't great. But between the chakrams and the drones, we're doing very good undamage. All turret increase. Sick, I'll take that. We're actually going to build a couple of these guys right here. And we're going to build a health turret because I'm taking quite a bit of damage and I don't want to be... Oh, God. See if I can get my life back before this boss destroys me. Or increase the range on this. Okay. Reduce move and attack speed within sonic field. One stationary area will be increased by 60%. I don't stay put a lot, and I kind of can't due to... the nature of these exploder bugs, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll deal with it. Man, exploding bug. This really is just Helldivers. Or Warhammer 40k. Really depends on how you look at it. And which bugs you're thinking about. All I know is space has bugs and things are bad about it. These are all really good. I wish I had something that told me the stats. I'm inclined to go chakrams. Those have been kind of carrying me, I believe. We'll enhance the armor. We could have enhanced XP, probably should have enhanced XP, but we'll enhance the armor for right now. And let's see if we can get all this energy mined up and ready to go. Range increase even more on sonic field. We take those. Bigger garlic is the way to go always. Got the cooldown pretty high on these chakrams, and they're just shooting lightning all over the place. And that, I mean, if you've ever seen the channel before, I say it every time. I love me some lightning, guys. I really do. Can you please be done with your task? Thank you. I needed that. Okay, we're gonna increase the base damage of these bad Larrys. Get even closer to another evolution for them. What I need to do after this... Ooh, nice. Damage absorption increase. Cool, I'll take that. That shield is a lifesaver. I really gotta check my minimap more. The minimap tells you where everything is. It's very, very useful. Damage reduction increase, okay. We are going to go back up, though, because that's towards the boss we want to deal with. And it's also towards another contract to get more energy. Which, like, we take those. Oh, boy. We're not doing too hot, though. We're not doing too hot, though. Let's get to that contract and then see if we can get a healer down. I think that will help save me and the contract. Okay, drone. Each drone kills a 50% chance to gain 20 energy. Attacks are accompanied by lightning chains. We're just gonna go chain lightning all over the place. Okay, we backed ourselves into a corner. This is not very good, but I'm just gonna get healed and then we'll deal, right? Oh, okay. Well, I died. At least I have backup unit. Unfortunate though. Very unfortunate. I didn't want to pop my backup unit that quickly. Mistakes were made, guys. Mistakes were made. And in doing that, my zone got smaller. This is not good. We have made horrible mistakes this day. But now I just have a bunch of turrets in this little alleyway that should be handling everything. Okay. Increase number of bullet bounces, ballistic bullets. Each drone provides 10% weapon damage. Weapon damage plus... Oh, interesting. Okay. I think we're gonna go for bullet bounces. I do like me some bouncing bullets. I find in these type of games it's extremely useful to have bullets that just pew pew all the way around. We are gonna... You know what? We're close. I want to see... Okay, so this is my first foray into just going into the danger zone and chilling there. So this might just end the video right here. But I want to go out there because we seem to be close to... Yeah, we're close to a mine. So I just want to see if I can get this and how good that will be for us. And if it'll just immediately, like, expand it back to where it's supposed to be. We are going to get a... that's gonna be failed. That's sad. Okay, we've got turrets down now, though. And they have a healing turret with them. So I think we'll be better off. Alright, range increase on sonic field by a huge amount. We take those. Need to get back into my healing area. Frankly, doesn't heal fast enough. Yeah, alright, this danger zone is, it's definitely dangerous. It's getting this mission finished is going to be almost impossible to do from there. We're going to actually head back into the safe zone, but the problem is we haven't been mining, so we're going to run into issues where the safe zone is going to shrink any minute now, which I'm not a huge fan of. All right, increase ballistic amount after overload. Yeah, just going to increase ballistic amount. So we shoot 3 bullets, and then each bullet bounces at least once. I will take that. We might need some weapon damage, though. We're not really... Like, we have all these bounces and chain lightning and yada yada yada, but it doesn't seem like we're killing that fast. I feel like we need, you know, a base to all of that. That'll help. Okay, we are... Further in, we're gonna go and see if we can find another contract for energy that is around here. Actually, we can challenge the boss. We're gonna do that. I am gonna, in a moment, I will be desperate to finish this, and so we're just going to challenge the boss. That way, in a minute, this will just be over. Ooh, orange XP. We take those first. We always take those first. Because regardless of what you do in any game, XP is king. Maximum energy increase? I don't think we need that. I think we need base damage on some of these weapons. Again, they do a lot of fancy stuff. There is no substance behind it right now. and you hate to see it. Ooh, gain 3 movement speed for every 200 health loss. Upon taking damage, 50% chance to activate quantum force field for 3 seconds, reducing damage by 40%. We're doing that. So the interesting part about when we get to the boss is, at least on the first map, there's like a wall containing the boss, which lets you like set up defenses. That's not good. Okay, well, the boss is now no longer in a safe zone. And we saw how hard doing a contract was outside of a safe zone. So we might just go find more energy and bring this zone back out. Because we're gonna be running into issues in a second. Issues where we don't have anywhere that is safe. Everything is dangerous. Everything is bad. Alright, so we're actually in the corner. Oh, cool. A boss can come to you? We can just get delivery? Guys, it's not DiGiorno. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I need an adult. Thank you. I wasn't quite an adult, but it was the safety I needed. Alright, we're just gonna start building things here, right? Okay. Damage increased by 30% on the chakrams. We take those. Alright, we are doing quite a lot of damage very fast. Yeah, okay, the boss is gone. That was all we needed to do, I believe. Nice! Operation successful. We got it done. Anyways, guys, that's been Iron Core Mech Survivor. If you made it this far in the video and you've enjoyed it, a like and a sub would be very much so appreciated. I'm trying to grow the channel right now, and every little bit helps. And guys, I'll be back tomorrow in another video. Peace out.